right? There's some sort of realization here. There's an awakening happening. This is just your reminder. Anything else for the collective? This is just a reminder to who you are. Okay. This is a reminder to what kind of energy you are, what kind of a person you are. You got air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Underseeing perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. An air sign could be seeing something differently, okay? Somebody is bringing some truth to you, some clarity to you, specifically from this energy, okay? They could be an air sign. Regarding the situation, somebody is having an awakening, a shift, okay? What else? What else for my collective? Clear messages, please. Why am I hearing that song? I don't even know that song. I really don't even know that song. This feels like masculine energy, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't listen to this kind of music, but I'm gonna list all the music that, like, the lines from the music that I'm hearing, just from, like, certain words that I'm seeing right now. But you're getting kindness, okay? The number 31. Kindness is more than just a virtue. It's a way of life. It's the conscious act of extending love, understanding, and generosity to others and yourself without expecting anything in return. This is falling under inner wisdom. You have the key to the solution. Things may look complicated, but you are showing grace. You are showing kindness. It's like I'm hearing that Selena Gomez song, "Kill 'em with kindness." Kill 'em with kindness. Ooh. Okay, now I'm getting why you're being placed in these certain situations that you're uncomfortable with, because it's getting you ready for something that you probably weren't expecting to be involved in, or you weren't expecting to have anything to do with you, but it's here and it's aligning with you. And I feel like you're gonna kill it with kindness. I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna happen, you know. Yeah, it's gonna happen how it's supposed to happen. What you radiate reflects back to you. I was thinking of your energy, like your energy, whatever you put out in the universe, put out into the world, put out towards people, it's gonna come back to you, right? And I feel like this collective. I just got a phone call. I feel like this collective specifically is going to address it in a way that is true to who they are, because they know this, okay? You understand energy and how it works, is what I'm getting. Wish. Let's see, what else? What does this collective need to hear at this time? Expecting miracles. What else? What else does this collective need to hear at this time? So I actually had a plan to do these readings or give you guys these messages in a more, like, in a format kind of way. I'm thinking I'll start doing that when I get a new oracle deck, or I can start it. I was gonna start it today, but something about this energy feels like it just wanted to come out and, like, flow out. So I'm glad that I didn't really put any format on this reading, because it needed to be expressed a certain way, okay? So we'll probably do that in the next couple messages to see what wants to come out for the collective, okay? But yeah, I guess I felt the need to share that with you, because I was going to do this message a certain way, but now I see why I was guided to just go with it. So you got body wisdom with the number 1 and water. Have you been drinking enough water? Healthy foundations, positive body image, listen to your body. Root chakra. This is falling under release. Let go of the past and ending that makes way for new opportunities. It's like you're shedding some new skin. You're shedding an old version of yourself. You're shedding how you used to treat your body. You're shedding how you used to treat yourself. You're shedding an old way, an old version of you, an old way to do something, okay? You're releasing that because there's something here. Also with water, that's my sign of manifestation because water is so powerful. We're made up of water, okay? So we need to replenish ourselves with water. But also, you can use water to manifest, okay? Yeah, it's something here that like feels like, yeah, what was that reading? It's 414 right now. I did a message about, I said something about the collective doing something the opposite way of how they would normally do something. And this kind of feels like we're getting the end of that, or like the start of that is what it feels like. Like we're now seeing it. Like you're now going to start integrating that into your everyday life, okay? Something about how you're doing something is going to be completely different to how you used to do it, okay? It's going to be recognizable. It's going to be real recognizable. People around your energy could already start picking it up, is what I'm getting. People are seeing the change or just sensing the change already. They're sensing the shift. They're sensing how you're stepping into this new version of yourself, or you're doing something differently. What else? What else for this collective message? Any final messages for my collective? It's a very clear message for somebody out there. Oh my gosh. Small steps, big shifts. What did I just say? Yeah, not only the people around you are noticing it, and I was saying in that message how you might be surprised how this change actually happens for you and what you're actually shifting into. It feels like a new form of yourself. Like it feels like you're rebirthing something. Like you're rebirthing something. Like you're going through a whole spiritual rebirth, or just like a period where you're doing something completely out of the ordinary to how you normally do it. Okay? You could have already started to make small steps towards this new you. It's not gonna fully, okay, it might have fully like shown outwardly in like what you wear, but I'm getting it hasn't yet just because it, keep hearing, this is not my final form. Okay, this is not your final form, collective, but it feels like it's happening internally. Here and in here. But you're not changing. To an outsider looking in, it might seem like you don't know who you are, you don't know what you're talking about. Not even that you don't know what you're talking about. Maybe it might seem like you don't know who you are. But the reality of it is, they're the outsiders. So, yeah. But anyway, I don't know why that was relevant to say. Anyway, you get it, collective. It seems like the way this is happening for you, and I'm seeing a figure 8, like an infinity symbol. The way this is happening for you is like an all-encompassing project, whatever that means. I just heard all-encompassing. So, oh, my ear. It just seems like the way you're doing something. I'm seeing a dragonfly. It feels like the way that you're doing something in this new period in your life is something that was always going to find you. maybe you didn't believe that because it was so outside of you, or it was something that you didn't grow up with seeing, or it was something that people around you didn't believe in, or it was something that like I keep hearing faith and beliefs, something that was testing your faith and your beliefs, like your belief system, how you were brought up, the way that you were brought up. Okay. Excuse me. Final messages for the collective. Final messages. Boundaries protect blessings, okay? Guard your energy to welcome good things. You got boundaries twice. Something here has been, sorry, something here has been protecting you since birth is what I'm getting. I'm hearing a predestined outcome, a predestined reality, a predestined faith, a predestined belief. Something was here to protect you. Ooh, I'm getting like a lot of people through a lot of like shade, yes, but like not shade. I'm getting a lot of beliefs onto you, a lot of their beliefs, a lot of their upbringing, a lot of how they believe in something, a lot of their own faith, a lot of things that may have resonated with you at that time in your life, but no longer resonate with you. Things that just are not yours to carry, are not meant for you. Things that was like somebody projecting their faith, somebody projecting their beliefs onto you a lot as a kid. But you knew, it's like you knew deep down that it's 420. I don't know why that was relevant to bring up. Somebody here could be into that. It's like deep down you knew who you were going to be in life. Maybe at that time you didn't actually mentally know what kind of beliefs that was going to attach to in your life, how that was going to come to life for you, how that was going to resonate, how that was going to be your everyday. But I'm getting that something here was meant for you. Like something here was meant for you. Something here was meant for you. It feels like something here was meant for you, and maybe you weren't even aware of it at the time, but it was brought up. It was brought up in your childhood. What I mean by brought up, it was being shown to you throughout your childhood, actually. This is so interesting. It was being shown to you through your childhood. And I'm getting like childhood up into high school. It was being shown to you on and off. And I'm getting the kind of people you were friends with, the kind of hobbies you were interested in, the kind of things you were attracted to at that time, smells, taste, food, rhythms, music. I don't know. Take that if it resonates, collective. Yeah, soul searching. It's like you've been searching for something that's always been inside of you. You just couldn't name it, or you couldn't pinpoint what exactly it was, because it always needed to be that specific thing. Everything always needs to be defined. Everything always needs to be shaped and put in a box for others to digest and understand. But you knew, even if it was that case, even if that was the case, you weren't attaching yourself to it, but you knew that it would come back and present itself to you when the time was right for you to accept it in your life. And I feel like now you're ready to accept it in your life. I feel like now you're open enough. Now your mind, this is not me saying, you know, I could just hear all the parents. Why is this bringing me to parents? Like when they're like, don't do drugs, kid. Don't do drugs. That's gonna open your mind to all the other bad stuff in this world. And when I say open your mind, I don't mean like go do drugs, kids, because it's gonna open your mind. It's all the things in the world. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying like the way that you questioned things in your life as you were brought up, the way you tested things in your life as you grow up, makes sense to who you were becoming the whole time. It's like you were tapping into the very thing that you didn't know was also chasing you back, attracting itself to you back. This is interesting. Wow. I didn't know we were gonna get this deep today. Interesting. So let's see what else. What did I just say? Reflecting itself to you back. Mirror your joy. Ooh, it's because of your faith. It's a strong faith. You have strong faith in something. You just have strong faith, period. Okay. What else? What else is my collective need here at this time? I'm hearing structured. When you start getting into this new version of yourself, there are obviously going to be more, you're going to be more structured with this. You're not going to be so out of place, all over the place with it, okay? The way that you've been like culminating everything within yourself, how this new version of you is going to blossom is you having more structure with whatever else this is. I'm just hearing structure. You're gonna have more structure with it. What else? What else does this collective need? I feel like you're gonna be learning a lot this new season. You're gonna be learning a lot of stuff. Because I keep hearing books. This card just popped out like, woo! School. You're gonna be learning a lot. You are the student. Life is your teacher. Exactly. Something in your life, 444. Something not only in your life, something very close in your life is going to be helping you through this, helping you, teaching you, okay? This could be an air sign because it's falling under air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This energy knows a lot regarding this topic, regarding whatever this is. They're going to help you. They're going to help teach you. They're gonna help you process the knowledge, this perspective, and the clarity in it. Okay. I'm hearing assist. They're gonna assist you. What else? I just heard you're very teachable. I just heard you're very teachable. Like, you get things quickly, collective. You do not need over-explaining. I'm not getting that you need over-explaining. But I'm hearing you're going to have a certain understanding with this energy. What else? Entrepreneur. You could be an entrepreneur. Ooh, whatever this entrepreneurship is, it has a lot to do with the heart chakra. It has a lot to do with love, showing kindness. So you could have your business. You could have a business about self-help. You could have a business about wellness, about mindset, about anything of that sort. It's something to do with how you show kindness, though, because you got a lot of wisdom on it. All right, you got a lot of keys. You got a lot of solutions. What else? Collective. Final messages for the collective, please. I just saw a dragonfly and a card that wants to come out. I'm not going to take all of these, but dragonfly. And I heard ground zero. You're starting down. Something is counting down. And I'm seeing the body wisdom card that says 1, and then this dragonfly card says 10. So something's counting down here for you. What else? What else is collective energy here this time? Final messages, please. Final messages for my collective. Final messages. Final messages, please. Final messages for the collective, please and thank you. I'm getting you're really gonna enjoy this. Oh, it just feels like you're really gonna enjoy this. Emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, fluidity, the number 27. You guys are getting faith at the bottom. Trust in your ability to create miracles. The impossible is becoming possible, okay? You are going to really enjoy whatever this is. Letting go of the past. There's an ending. There's a completion of a cycle, okay? You are being renewed. You are starting over. Listening to your body. Positive body image. Positive body image. I don't know. This feels like affirmations. Is somebody saying affirmations more? And then emotional balance. Stability, harmony, peace, fluidity. This is bringing peace into your life. This is bringing stability into your life. This is bringing harmony into your life. I'm telling you right now, collective, whatever this new version of you is, fully accept it because it's coming in because it is who you are. It's you. It's like you're coming home to yourself, but you're coming home to yourself in this version that has more knowing. It's like you have more knowing as to who you are. So it's like any uncomfortable position that you're placed in, you make it comfortable. You make any uncomfortable situation your home, okay? It's like something about this collective that makes anything that they're going through or struggling through, you make that like a cakewalk somehow. I don't know. Positive prayers. You could be praying a lot more. You will be praying a lot more. Something about the way you pray. Because why am I holding up this card like this? Yes, trust your intuition. Something about the way that you're going to be praying is significant, okay? You're not going to be praying the same as you used to. Your prayers are going to be different. Your prayers are even going to look different physically. I don't know, it just feels like a very joyful, wholesome energy. Very joyful, very wholesome. I'm seeing a lot more gatherings, a lot more gatherings. This could be friends or family, but it feels very wholesome, okay? Yeah, because I was woken up to kids today playing. And then like when I started my day, they just like, I didn't hear them anymore. And then I heard that song. This is interesting. Focus on the things that matter to you right now, okay? Whatever this room is for you, there's nothing to be scared of, okay? You got this. I believe in you guys. Affirmation tips, helpful mindset tips. I'll be having that shortly again, so make sure to keep a lookout on it because it might help some of you. I think this is it for the reading. I think I'm just going to leave it there. It feels like whatever you go up against, collective, you're undefeated. Not to say that like to brag or to boost your ego. It's more so everything that you've gone through, okay, everything that you've noticed, that you've observed, your faith, how much faith that you have in getting to where exactly you want to be in life, okay? Don't take this moment lightly, okay? Because I know right now maybe you're in an uncomfortable situation or you're easing back into yourself or easing back into just your everyday living, and sometimes, you know, we're placed in certain situations to get us out of that comfort. to transition us. Okay, this is all part of a transition period, all part of a process. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for you guys today. As always, I hope you guys are taking care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.